Hello, Internet. These are my 5 commandos. I only have 5 commandos done. And when the new edition came out, you have to roll units of 10 commandos for the unit to be the correct unit. And then my squads of boys were in squads of 12, but now for them to be logical, they go in squads of 10. So at that point, I had 5 commandos too few and then 4 boys too many. So I put my boys in my commando squad, my extra boys, and then I had 9, and then I pulled this guy out of the fantasy box, and then I had 10. And I rolled that way for a while, and I was really bothered that their pants didn't match. My commandos have purple camouflage pants, and so I want them to match. And then when it's time to paint more boys, I want to paint, 10 more boys, and I'm already 4 boys ahead on that. I'll have 4 boys too many for a little while, but I want my commandos to match because I'm pretty proud of my purple camo. So what I've done here is I have 4 more orcs who are done, and these orcs are going to be commandos. And they are done, except I still have to do the purple camouflage on their pants. And I thought that I would show you how to do the purple camouflage on my pants, because that's something that's very unique to me. Most of what I've done here with these orcs is not at all unique to me, and you can find all of this for yourself on the internet. Now, this is one of my regular orc boys, and where did I get it from? Most of the inspiration from this came from the apathetic fish, and then the denim recipe came out of Epic Duck Studios, and somebody else's tutorial. I'm going to try to find those. Hold on. As I said, my original inspiration came from the apathetic fish. The big difference I made from his recipe is he uses a green wash on the skin, and I use Agrax Earthshade for a little bit more depth. And then this orc truck tutorial by Mr. Watching Paint Dry. I don't remember what I took off this. I think the brass. I don't use a lot of brass on my orcs, but this is where I got that from. And then that denim recipe comes from Epic Duck Studios, Epic Mike. So I know how I want it to look, and I'm really happy with the scheme, and it makes me proud of my commandos. But the one downside is because I'm a child, I don't write anything down. So I'm confident that the base is this Warp Fiend Gray, and everybody's the 4 orcs I'm working on, they already have their Warp Fiend Gray base, and then the camo is some kind of combo of that is some Vallejo pink, and maybe Gene Stealer purple, maybe Warlock purple or Hex Lichen. I don't actually know. So we're going to experiment, and I will show you my progress along the way, and we'll see if we can't get my commandos to match. One more hobby channel to talk about is Mini Wargamer J's Mini Painting 101, which is actually the channel that taught me how to paint. Mini Painting 101 taught me how to paint, and I used his camo cloak video to give me some guidance on how to paint the squiggly lines on the camo. Mini Painting 101 is really a great resource, particularly if you are a new painter. And I don't go back to it much nowadays now that I'm not a new painter, but it's anytime I got a question, though, it's a place to start. So I'm convinced that the paints I want are the Vallejo Hex Lichen, the Gene Stealer purple, and whatever this pink was. And then I've already gone with the Hex Lichen, which is the darkest purple. And you wouldn't believe how hard it is to paint random patterns. You don't want it to be uniform, random patterns. And with this first layer, it doesn't matter so much, because this is the layer that's going to be on the bottom. But being random is actually hard to do. But I'm going to do this again with this Gene Stealer purple, and then again with the pink. and then we're gonna see where we are. All right, I'm through the jeans to the purple, and is this looking all right? I mean, I know I trust the process, right? But, you know, until you're at the end goal, it doesn't look right. I'm going to keep going. I guess this guy's doing all right. But yeah, I just got to get that pink. And then when the pink's done, if it looks cool, then I can say I'm done painting and it's time to base these guys. I should probably write something on that banner there too. I wonder what his name is. And then the guy in the skirt's just not really working out for me. But anyway, down to the pink, and then we'll see if we were successful. So the pink has been applied. Am I done? Does that look all right? See, I could go over with the other colors and try to not have that pink be so in the front. The problem is I'm never happy with anything. I'm never happy with anything. And how does that look? Is that all right? Am I done? Should I get the dark purple back out and knock back some of that pink? See, the problem is you can't talk back to me, Internet, because by the time you talk back to me, well, then the video's already made and this is in the past. See, he has these seams on his pants that I didn't want to paint over. But that looks kind of funny to me. I don't know if I'm keeping that. Are they done? Are they ever done? Are your models ever finished? What do we think of the purple pants? Are they done? I have to wonder what, like, you know, like the really good painters online. I watch a lot of paint channels, clearly. Like, what's that guy? Vince Venturello. That dude, like, how would he paint purple camouflage? You know? And all the other fantastic hobby painters out there. I need a purple camouflage paint off. Somebody needs to show me the truth, the light, and the way. But in the meantime, I think I'm calling this good. I think I got to base these guys, get them on the table, and move on to a different project. You got to say stop sometimes. But yeah, I'm such a critic. I'm never happy with anything, and I'm always absolutely hardest on myself. Yeah, I think I might put the brush down, though. And, because I want to move on to something different. I spend too much time on every project. But yeah, we're going to base these guys, get them with their squad. Wow. After sitting with it for a day. No, I got to touch this up a little bit. First thing, I don't want to paint the dude's threads that are holding his pants together, because the threads are clearly a different color than the material, but I got to tighten that up. I got to get tighter around the threads. And then mostly I'm okay with this, but just in certain spots, that pink is looking a little bit too much like a streak of paint and not enough like blended camo. So I want to knock that back a little bit with the two other colors. So not much. I'm just going to put down some touches, just some little touches. And just a couple touches later, and now I'm happy. I just had to touch a couple of spots that I was irritated by. Particularly on this gentleman here. I was slightly irritated with the back of his pants, but I'm okay with it now. Now I got to get a bunch of basing stuff out from the other room, base these men, and then I need to spray them with the lacquer, and we will call them done. And this took forever, because, well, it wasn't the project that took forever. It was the rest of my life that took forever. But the hobby table's been going great. Almost done. This is my old Citadel basing grass. It's got some stones in it, because this is really old, and I'm running out of this stuff, and I use it for, like, every model I finish. And they all match, because I always use the same stuff. And it used to be that you could just buy this at the game store, but I haven't seen it in years. I don't think they make it anymore. And I'm running out of it. But anyway, we need to base these guys. And then this guy has a shoulder pad. And so we should put a transfer on that. We should also write something in that banner. And then this guy He's got a lot of back. Lots of back going on there, so maybe we can put a couple of transfers on these gentlemen here. So this guy here, it seems to me that he clearly took his pistol, his shoulder pad, and his chopper off a dead Star Hunter. Uh-oh. There's an imperfection there I'll have to correct. So I imagine I probably have to put a shark on that shoulder pad. But that's a little lame because I have a bunch of cool orc transfers. Now check this out. You see this? I got 3 of these, and they're all in different colors. And this has options. I know the swastika wasn't always a swastika. And there's a difference between a swastika and a Hagenkreuz, and I don't know what that is off the top of my head. But I'm gonna let the swastika go and just... You know, orcs wouldn't roll with Nazis, right? Orcs would think Nazis are lame, right? Right? Because being a Nazi is just not orky. We have to assume that the swastika is not really a swastika there. It's something else in orc culture. But anyway, I got these old transfers. I love the flaming skulls here, the red ones. The flaming skulls, I've been putting those on Def Coptas because we's evil sons, but I like those a lot. And then, of course, all of this is good. One of these is going on dude's back. And then I probably got to put a shark on that shoulder pad. We'll see. I'm going to get to it. And now we're at the phase we can call them done. And I'm pleased with them. We can get them to focus. I've done the purple camouflage twice now. How do you get the transfers out? I got the purple camel out twice now. And I'm comfortable with it now. And I really like it. I actually really look forward to doing it again. I have Snick Rot in the closet, and he might be coming out sooner than you think, just because I want to paint some more purple camo. And then sooner or later, I'm going to have to pick up the actual Orc Commando box, because that kit's just too good. But these guys are done, and now it's time to put them with the rest of the boys and see how they all look.